So, first question's from Rihanna Banfield. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you travel to?
This year, I really want to go to Sri Lanka and the Maldives area. Pretty much anywhere for me is just somewhere warm and beach and surf.
Beautiful. Next one's from Jabin Ryan. We'd like to know what shampoo you use.
Jabin Ryan.
And if it's true that you once won a karaoke comp singing Dancing Queen.
Jabin Ryan's actually the guy off Nova. We asked that on radio the other day, and that's very untrue, but I went along with it the other day. It's pretty funny.
And the shampoo?
The shampoo, I use my girlfriend's shampoo. It's some purple stuff that works amazing.
Beautiful. This one's from Nathan. So with the announcement of Sando's arrival in December, has he promised to, if it's a boy, to call him Rory?
Maybe middle name. That's all I could squeeze in. I think Veronica will have the say there.
This one's from Casey Turner. Do you have superstitions when you run out onto the field? I've seen you jump up and touch the door coming out of the race, and you're always out in front in the sprints.
They're not superstitions. That's just two things that get me going. The jump up and the door touch, maybe that's a superstition, but the sprint, that's just something I need to do to get my legs feeling good for the game.
Cool.
So probably, yeah, they are superstitions.
This one, Aaron Eckerman. I love your long blonde hair. Will you ever cut it off? Please don't.
Aaron, just for you, I'll never cut it off, alright?
Dan Crouch. You're always smiling and happy. What makes you angry?
I do get angry. Get angry when we lose, I suppose. I hate litterers and people throw their cigarette butts out the window. That really makes me angry.
Claire Templeton wants to know, is it true you're the best tennis player at the club and used to do some coaching?
Yeah, I used to do some coaching. Not sure about the best tennis player at the club. I'm not sure who else even plays anymore, and I haven't played in ages, but I do love my tennis. I'll hopefully get a hit with Leighton one day.
Taylor Walker, that's surely not her real name. What's it like being around the Crows guys all the time, and what do you do when you're not playing or training?
It's good when we're coming here. Obviously, you got pretty much 44 instant mates. That's why I think it's so easy for when guys come into state, into this environment. It's easy for them to make friends. When I'm not at training, I like to get away from the footy club and not think about footy too much. So anything to keep my mind off footy, like the surfing, tennis. I've got 2 dogs that I love as well, so I like taking them down the beach or just doing stuff outside, really.
Kylie wants to know, at what age did you decide you wanted to play professional football, and what age did you show that you had the skills for football?
I sort of just playing football. Like I love playing footy just with my mates, and I kept making representative sides, and there was never really a stage I thought I could make it. Even like after draft camp and stuff like that, you still have doubts that you might not even get picked, and even once you do get picked, you're like, well, shit, it's still not. You're not going to get given a game, sort of thing. So, it's always like I just kept playing football for the enjoyment until I got here.
Cool. From Katie James, would you like to be a one club player?
Yeah, definitely.
Beautiful. John Arnold, growing up in Upwey, how did you find living in Adelaide now? Plus, do you prefer Farmers Union iced coffee as opposed to Big M's and or Oak?
I have noticed that there's no Big M's in Adelaide. I've only seen a couple of small ones, and I do miss my mocha Big M's. Farmers Union's very good though. Good sponsor of the Crows as well. But I do miss Upwey. All my friends are in Upwey and family, but I do see them enough, and I love Adelaide's a very easy place to live, and I enjoy it.
Cool. Nicola Bell, if you weren't playing in the AFL, where would you be now, and what would you be doing with your life?
I think I always planned on doing a building apprenticeship. So maybe if I didn't get picked up, I might have gone down that sort of track. Now, sort of after football, I've got my heart set on maybe the Fireys or maybe even a bit of media. I'm not sure yet.
Cool. Sue Redelick, what's the most challenging part of being an AFL footballer, and what won't you miss when your playing days are over?
Challenging parts are sort of times like now when things aren't going well for you as a footy club, and being part of the leadership group, it definitely puts you under a bit of stress. I love training and everything, but some sessions do test you out in the pre-season. But I won't miss feeling all those little sore spots after games and that sort of thing. That's something that love to feel great on a Sunday morning sometimes.
From Bree Hill, if he could have a superpower in the world, what would it be?
I love flying. I'd have to say flying.
Aiden, best moment playing for the Crows?
When Petrenko kicked the goal against North Melbourne, that was the most surreal moment. That was awesome.
All right, last page. This is from Lockie Morton. Is it true Paddy Dangerfield dominated you as a junior?
That's very untrue. It was actually the reverse. And I've got footage of this as well. So I kicked a couple of goals against Geelong Falcons early in one game, and Paddy was down full forward one end, and ball wasn't coming down to him, so he came back and manned me up and probably kicked another couple on him. So I think I had his measure. Although I do remember one moment where I tried to tackle him, and it's the same now. I was like hanging onto the back of him, and he was still running, bouncing the ball with me, sort of dragging along.
Beautiful. Jason McKay, what do you enjoy more, racking up 30-odd easy possessions or beating a really good tagger for, say, only 15 to 20? Also, who's the best tagger?
Well, I haven't had too many taggers. I think the best tagger would have to be Ryan Crowley.
Yep.
He does some pretty good jobs. I think from watching football, if you have the 15 to 20 really good possessions and are damaging with them, I reckon that would annoy the opposition coaches more than if you racked up 30 easy ones down back.
Nice. Nathan wants to know, Sloaney, what is your take on the Crows' lack of performance at the moment? What do you think the team and us supporters need to start doing to win games?
We definitely need more contributors from guys in our team, so we can't just rely on too few to pick everyone up. We definitely play our best when everyone's contributing.
Beautiful. Stephen Loffer, which teammate would be the last choice for you to lend your car to?
Sam Siggins is a new guy. He just got his licence. I'm not sure
how. Jasmine, how much time do you put into your hair? Another hair question.
None at all. I sort of wake up and I'll have a shower and give it a little shake, and that'll be about it, really.
Beautiful. Kathy Thurston, when you're in the thick of a game, do you ever even momentarily think I could get hurt, especially as you give it your all and go where angels fear to tread?
I don't think that crosses anyone's mind out there. You sort of just go after the ball and that's it.
Beautiful. Amy Kennedy, if you had to choose between being a pro surfer and an AFL player, what would you pick?
Well, I've got a very good life now, but I mean, it depends who you were. If you were Kelly Slater, you'd have to definitely look at that option. If you're Gary Ablett, then wow, it'd be pretty good as well. But I'd certainly love playing football. I love it.
Nice. Tate Coleman, how will you Crow boys bounce back, win games, and is final still on the radar?
Oh, definitely. But we can't afford to think about finals now. It's got to be pretty much break it down to every contest we play and in every game we play. So it's going to start with Gold Coast coming up. It's going to have to be all of us in, playing well, and cracking back into and playing that sort of Crows footy that we're used to seeing.
Yep. Ashley O'Donnell, Rory, what strives you week in, week out to have what I believe is the best work rate in the Crows squad? You seem to never give up. You're a real inspiration. Keep it up.
Well, ultimately it's that team success. I'd love to play in some more final series and ultimately a grand final. So that's what drives me to just help out my teammates.
Yep. Charlie, mate, what are your thoughts about putting Truck to full forward as a true solid target?
Could be a good option. Maybe Charlie should be a coach. I'm not sure if Sando will do it. He's pretty good down back at the moment, big Truck.
Rachel, what breeds of dog do you own?
I've got a golden retriever, and the other one is called a Nova Scotia duck tolling retriever.
It's a mouthful.
Bit of a mouthful.
One from Jack here. If you're Batman, who is Robin? It'd be the new Batman. Okay.
I don't know, mate. There's no Robin. There's no Batman.
Andrew Bonney, What do you think of the other Rorys, as in Rory Laird and Atkins, and how many other Rorys do you know?
Well, I love, at the moment, Rory Laird, even I'm getting confused. Rory Laird's playing awesome for us. He's so solid down back, he's clean with the footy, and he's got a lot of trust in the group now just to play his role, and that's what we want guys coming in to do.
Yeah.
And Rory Atkins starting to really impress us on the training track. He's got a great left foot kick, he likes to take the game on. He's going to be pretty exciting once he builds up a bit more in another pre-season or something.
Cool. Second last one. Oh no, that's Brock Wiseman's put one in there. This is from Matt. What was your favourite goal you've kicked so far? Now he's put a few in here. He says, was it the match-sealing goal against Geelong in 2010?
Good memory. The
brilliant solo goal against GWS last year, and the fantastic goals from the same position on a tight angle away against Fremantle last year, or something else?
No, I think the Geelong one, that meant a lot. And I've actually got a photo. I kicked one against Sydney in a similar time of the game that sort of sealed it up for us. And as a special moment I've got with Pup, I've got a big photo frame about this big where Pup's jumped up, or Joe Petrenko's jumped up on me and I'm hugging him and we're just celebrating after that goal. And yeah, that's a really good moment that I'll be able to cherish forever.